So let me ask you about so the Glitter Mermaids is one of the teams, and so
It is, and
so
it stuck. I didn't think it was going to stick. That was my daughter named us that. I think she was 6 at the time.
That's awesome.
Yep. And so then I just had to go find glitter, right? I mean, who doesn't need more glitter in their lives for jerseys, right?
Yeah, no, and I've come from, I guess, the idea that all the soccer teams should be soccer teams. So they should be Manchester United, they should be Chelsea, or they should be the Portland Thorns. And the idea that then it's like it's relative, and it's like they can, like Little League, you play as the San Francisco Giants or the Oakland A's.
Right.
And so I've always thought along the lines of saying, well, no, you should be a soccer team name to replicate the big soccer. And then when I joined San Francisco, was it 3-4 years ago, and I met all of these team names, and I coached a team last year called the Raging Bulldogs.
There you go.
It kind of they had ownership. And to go back to what you were saying about the girls feeling comfortable, they must enjoy that they are the Glitter Mermaids. They own that. That's who they belong to.
They do, and they're so funny. I mean, they love to wear their mermaids gear, and they all get these we go full bore. Our socks look like scales and fins. If you've seen us on the field,
I have, yes.
So, and it also helps. Again, I think that making the sport accessible. I think that there's lots of different ways to play soccer in the San Francisco Bay Area and levels to play at. But there's still people who, if the parents were never into organized sports, or if the child is more shy or more introverted, or really is out there because they want to be with their friends, whatever makes them feel empowered to get on the field, right? So, I mean, we have to wear our shin guards and our cleats and be safe. But beyond that, there's a lot of flexibility. And I think what having my daughter has made me realize is it's important to have fun with it. And sometimes that's the thing that gets, pulls a girl out of her shell, is they're so excited to be out there, and their jerseys sparkle from so far away if it's a sunny day, that you can't miss them. It makes us easy to find when you're in a sea of people. People are like, oh, I saw the hot pink and the glitter. I knew exactly where you were. So, it helps. Every little bit helps.
That's brilliant. I'm a convert, I'll admit. Now, I thought that it was crazy and it was silly and everybody should have a professional team name that they can aspire to be, but I'm a convert. I'll give the Glitter Mermaids that.
And it's fun too. I mean, I also think of, we live in a city where I feel like wearing your colors is sort of a theme. And so it really fits us. And I like being out there. I mean, I do also like that the clubs really have an identity. So you can go out there and what club somebody is playing for on the more competitive side. And I think that the players feel that pride in having that uniform. But I think if you're playing with your school or you're playing with your friends, you should do it, right? And have a little fun and experiment. And also, I also think it means that every team is a different experience, and it really lets you embody that. And it's fun. We love seeing people on the field and being like, you're at the Bumblebees. That's so cool. And the kids also, a lot of the parents, I think, especially in rec soccer, let the children have input into the name, and you get to hear the stories. Then it's a conversation starter with your opponents, which is also a really good way to break the ice, I think, for the girls, to open the door to, although it can be scary to talk to a kid from a different school that you don't know, that you're supposed to be facing off against, so it's another way to get them excited to be out there.